PioneerDJ, now AlphaTheta, has recently released a ton of new equipment. Today we're diving into the classics, the latest, and everything in between. If you are wondering whether it's worth investing in a brand new controller or grabbing a second-hand one, stay tuned. I'll be breaking down the best options for every budget and giving you my honest take on each one of them. And stick till the end because I'll explain why you really shouldn't be DJing on your phone. It's just not worth the frustration. Alright, let's address the elephant in the room. Why am I only talking about Pioneer? I know there are other great brands like Denon, but here's the deal. I only talk about what I know. I spent a ton of time with Pioneer equipment, so I'm confident recommending it. So, in this video, it's all about Pioneer. As for Recordbox, if you're just starting out, it's just the way to go. It's free with your controller, it lets you build your library, and it's compatible with Pro Gear if you go that path in the future. Starting with Recordbox will save you a ton of time in the long run. Let's start with the beasts, the XDJ AZ, XZ and the Opus Squad. These are built for pros and serious events. First, the XDJ AZ, Pioneer latest in the XDJ line. This is what people were waiting for when the Opus Squad came out, so if you held off, you're in luck. The AZ is a true upgrade from the XZ. It's got 4 real channels, the same touchscreen as the CDJ 3000 and RX3, an improved mixer section plus all the great features that made the XZ great. Yes, it's missing stem support, but don't worry, I've got a dedicated video coming on that subject very soon. Just remember, buying any product just at release means that you might encounter a few bugs, and some early users have reported software issues with the AZ, so keep that in mind. Now, let's talk about the XDJ XZ. This controller was a game changer when it was first released and has stayed relevant because of its club-style setup and rock-solid build. The XZ is designed to feel like you're playing on festival CDJs but in an all-in-one controller format. It has been on the market for years now, so the software has been proven reliable, spare parts are available everywhere, and you certainly won't look back bringing this into a professional event. Next, the Opus Squad is an interesting one. It's still a premium controller, but with a twist. Designed to look as great as it sounds, it's more for chic venues or upscale events than it's for performance. The price has dropped a lot recently, so if you want a stylish all-in-one setup, the Opus Squad is definitely one to consider. If you've got $4,500, here is what I suggest. First, the XDJ AZ. Brand new controller, all the latest features, including the upgraded touchscreen, but there are some minor software bugs that may be present, but they are likely to be fixed within a few updates. Then, the Opus Squad. It has a sleek, modern design with a more aesthetic focus, and can now be often found second-hand at a lower price. So what you have to ask yourself is, do you really need something modern and stylish, or is a solid platform upgrade just enough for you? However, if you're on a tighter budget, around $3,000 to $3,500, the XZ is just a no-brainer. It's a fantastic option for DJs who want a reliable, versatile controller with club-style features. Plus, if you're willing to do a bit of DIY, you can grab a second-hand XZ with minor issues, repair it, and save even more, like I did in this video. Next, for those of you looking to get started without breaking the bank, I always suggest going second-hand, as there are some fantastic budget-friendly options that you can grab second-hand. The DDJ Flex 4 and the DDJ 1000 are perfect examples of solid gear that won't cost a fortune. First, the Flex 4. It's an awesome entry-level controller that's super portable and has every feature a new or beginner DJ needs. If you're on a tight budget, finding a second-hand Flex 4 is a smart way to get good performance at a low price. If you're looking for something a little bit more robust, the DDJ 1000 is a great choice too. It has 4 channels, a club-style layout, and full-size jog wheels. So it feels like a pro setup at much more affordable price. For those of you who want something versatile and have a bit more budget, I would recommend the Flex 10. It's that perfect middle ground. Professional enough for events, portable enough for smaller gigs, and it's packed with modern features like stems. It's a great option if you're somewhere between beginner and pro and want to experiment with vocal separation. You can now find some second-hand ones, but they are still a bit pricier than the DJing 1000, which offers 95% of the features of the Flex 10. Before telling you what to avoid, I'd like to tell you what you should do. If you're enjoying this video so far, please subscribe to this channel, leave a like and leave a comment. Starting DJing can be difficult, so having good equipment is key. I'm probably going to offend a lot of people, but you can skip the DJing 200 and the brand new Flex 2. They're just too limited. For starters, they do not have any browsing option in the controller. No track browsing directly on the controller means you're constantly reaching around for your laptop to search and load tracks, and it gets old really fast. They're also missing some basic effects, so even really simple transition can become really challenging. Instead, if you're on a tight budget, grab a second-hand DJing 400 to get started, you'll be a lot happier with it. For the brand new Groove 6 as well as the RX3, I would say that they are for really specific people that do not really need this video to make a decision. If you want this type of controller, then go for it. The RX3 is reliable and very portable, and the Groove 6 has a ton of very useful features for very specific DJs. But it will certainly cost you less to buy a used DJing 1000 or a Flex 10 while keeping all the bells and whistles necessary for good DJing. Budgeting for DJ gear can be tricky, so choose wisely. Some people say that you should buy DJ headphones along with your controller and buy bookshelf speakers if you can. However, I strongly suggest putting 100% of your budget on your controller first. You surely have some headphones or even earphones laying around, and even small speakers will do for practice. If not, you can get a $30 speaker to start and it will do the job. I've done events for 300 to 1500 people with just a Flex 4 and basic headphones, and it worked out perfectly fine. And now the moment you've all been waiting for, I hope not, phone DJing. Look, I get the appeal, it's convenient, it's all in your pocket, but is it really? If you're even just remotely interested in DJing, just don't bother. Mixing on a tiny screen and very limited features is really frustrating. Even for emergencies, a phone just doesn't cut it. If everything fails, you're honestly better off just playing a pre-made mix you made on your playlist than trying to DJ on your phone. I've got great mixes on my channel. Instead, if you're on the go, use your phone as a notebook. Save your IDs, track lists, and even plan your future DJ set so that when you get to your real gear, you're ready to go. Or if possible, bring along a laptop. It's much better for cue points, library management, and setting up playlists. You don't need to torture yourself with bad transitions on a phone. So that's it for this video. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing, leave a like, and let me know in the comments what gear you're considering buying or if you need help choosing the right one.